Take a look at my Chinchou. It's at level 26, and it's a few experience points away from evolving. And here are the moves I gave it as well. Anyway, I'm here in New Bark Town because I'm about to go after another electric type. And it's located right in my own house, inside the TV. Yep, that's right, Rotom. The TV screen is filled with static. Give it a thump? Yes, I will. Also, note that you can encounter Rotom after you beat Whitney. Plus, you don't have to wait until it's nighttime, which is great. Also, it's kind of strange how my mom doesn't freak out that a Pokemon is coming out of the TV. I mean, I think that alone would be enough to freak out anyone. Well, anyway, Rotom has catch rate of 45, so I could be here for a while. Okay, good, Hypnosis connects, because if not, then I know for a fact that this Rotom knows Uproar, and if it goes for that, then I can't put it to sleep. Now, I think Rotom is able to survive a wing attack despite the fact that I'm twice its level. Hopefully I'm right about that. Okay, good. Oh, what? Woke up already? Thundershock? Well, I'm not too worried about that attack since it doesn't have a lot of power. Okay, good, the Hypnosis connected again. So, I think that's about all I can do to Rotom. So, I'm gonna start throwing Pokeballs and hope for the best. I have 14 Pokeballs on me, so hopefully one of them does the trick. Will this one do it? Nope, of course not. Hope he doesn't wake up instantly. Alright, good. Okay, Pokeball number 2. Let's see how this one will go. Still no shakes. Well, I'll be honest, I don't think 45 is really that low of a catch rate. I mean, after all. I caught Reshiram and Zekrom pretty easily, and I didn't even put any damage on them. With a Pokeball even. Alright, third time's the charm. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh yes, if you remember, in the basement floor of the Goldenrod department store, there was somebody there that would transport you over to Rotom's room, so that way, if you have Rotom on you, you could transform Rotom into its other forms. Okay, I'm not really sure if I've seen that entry before, but whatever. Okay, now that Rotom is in my possession, the TV should be working again. Okay, what movie is playing? Two boys are in a cave searching for treasure. I don't know what movie that is. Oh yeah, check this out. You actually rest on your bed, something that you can't do in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, I'm only showing this because this is actually going to lead to something later. What is it? Well, you'll find that out later. Now, before I leave here, I'm going to stop by Professor Elm's lab because if you remember the last video, Steven said something about finding an Arceus plate in the bin of a research lab. And actually, he was talking about this place. Okay, I'm going to skip this because I already saw it when I first came here. There's a weird item in the bin. Take it? Yes, I will. The toxic plate. I don't know why it's here of all places, but whatever. Okay, now to move on. But first, I'm going to put Chinchou in the lead since I did say that it's a few experience points away from evolving. Well, I think it's about time to go on a little surf exploration. I mean, this has been every Pokemon game so far, so yeah, you knew this was going to happen eventually. And while I'm doing this, I might as well talk about something important, such as a Terry battle event going on in Scarlet and Violet, and this time it features the returning 7 Star Empoleon. It originally began back in February 2024, but now it's back starting from the 26th until April 2nd. So, its ability is competitive, its turn type is Ice, its nature is Modest, and knows the moves Surf, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, and Grass Knot. And its additional moves, Snowscape, Blizzard, and Iron Defense. Now, back in part 93 of my Renegade Platinum Let's Play, I don't think I was very specific as to how I fought that Empoleon. Especially since I didn't go after it the first time, and also because during that time, I was fighting off a major sickness from a certain virus. I think you all know what it was. Oh, this guy, I believe he's going to give me Mystic Water. I don't think I really need it right now since I am going to be fighting a lot of water types later on, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with the magnet on Chinchou. Anyway, there are two Pokemon that work against Empoleon. Delphox and Galarian Slowking. Oh, but first I want to show you something. This rock climber wall here, well, yeah, take note of that area because, yeah, I'm going to have to come back here later once I eventually get rock climb. Anyway, for my Delphox, its chart type was Fire, its nature was Modest, its held item was the Shell Bell, and I gave the moves Mystical Fire, Calm Mind, Sunny Day, and Skill Swap. So first, use Sunny Day and keep doing that until it runs, no, keep doing it when it runs out. Then skill swap to take competitive away from Empoleon, very important. Then use Mystical Fire 3 times, Terastallize, then keep using Mystical Fire until your stats reset. Then use Calm Mind up to 3 times, then Mystical Fire again until your stats reset, then use Calm Mind up to 4 times, then spam Mystical Fire until Empoleon goes down. Okay, Chinchou is now evolving, which means that not so impressive HP stat is about to get a lot better. Okay, upon evolving, I believe Lantern is going to learn Stockpile, Spit Up, and Swallow. I'll be honest, I'm actually interested in Stockpile since, well, I think that could actually solve the opponent a little bit since, after all, Lantern is pretty bulky. So, I'm going to delete Confuse Ray in favor for Stockpile, even though I really don't see myself using that move all too much. I mean, I can use Stockpile up to 3 times, so yeah, I think plus 3 in both my defenses will help me out just a little bit. Just in case things get a little bit rough. Okay, now it says it's going to learn Swallow. Well, I have Water Absorb, so I don't really need Swallow. And I don't need Spit Up either, so I'm going to reject both Swallow and Spit Up. No thanks, I don't want Spit Up. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on to Route 30, because I believe there's something that you can get there with using Surf. Now, as for Galarian Slowking, its terra type was Poison, its nature was Modest, its held item was the Covert Cloak, and I gave the moves Skill Swap, Acid Spray, Nasty Plot, and Slack Off. First use Skill Swap, then Nasty Plot up to 2 times, then Acid Spray 3 times, Terastallize, then keep spamming Acid Spray until your stats reset. Then Nasty Plot twice, Acid Spray again until your stats reset, Nasty Plot up to 3 times, then spam Acid Spray until Empoleon goes down. And along the way, use Slack Off if you need to heal. I will admit, back then, that Empoleon was pretty intimidating, and yeah, back when Renegade Platinum Let's Play, I think I said something about getting rid of its ability, although I don't think I ever explained how to get rid of its ability, probably by using Skill Swap or something. This little pool of water here, I don't think it was here in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Well, good thing it's here now, because I believe there's something down below. Now, recently, there was actually another Terry Battle event in Scarlet and Violet, and featured the returning 7-star Torterra. It originally ran back in November of 2024, but it recently came back starting from March 12th until the 19th. Now, I don't know if you saw that post I put up where I said I was fighting off a minor sickness, but I think I'm feeling better now. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me. I think maybe something really changed in the atmosphere, and that's why I got a minor sickness. Well, anyway, I don't think you need me to talk about that Torterra, since back in part 144 of my Renegade Platinum Let's Play, I said something about using that 7-star Superior to fight that Torterra. But also, I said I used something even better, Orthworm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone used Orthworm since that thing that's about to dominate that Torterra, and even wall that Torterra. Lotad, I really want to use you, but the problem is, both of your abilities involve the rain. Yeah, Rain Dish, I do like Rain Dish, but the problem with that is, yeah, I think there are only 2 places in the game where it constantly rains. I believe Route 33, I think it was, or maybe Route 32. And also the Lake of Rage as well. So yeah, I don't think Rain Dish is going to help me out all too much. Even though, yeah, I do love to use Ludicolo, but sadly, it's just not meant to be. Also, not too long ago, there was another Cherry Battle event, and it featured the return of the 7-star Infernape. It originally ran back in October 2024, but it was recently around starting from March 19th until the 26th. Back in my Renegade Platinum Let's Play Part 138, I said something about using Skill Swap Malabar to have Infernape lower its own stats. Also, I needed 2 attempts to catch that thing since it one-shot me from full with a critical hit. Also, I said to use Dondozo to ignore Infernape stat boosts with Unaware, even though Grass Knot could potentially be a problem. But while I was fighting that Infernape, I actually found another Pokemon you could use to fight that Infernape. Komo-o. So my Komo-o's nature was Adamant, its ability was Bulletproof, its terra type was Fighting, its item was the Metronome, and I gave the moves Drain Punch, Breaking Swipe, Sword Stance, and Taunt. So what I did was, I spammed Breaking Swipe until my stats reset, then I used Sword Stance, then Taunt, then Breaking Swipe or Drain Punch in case you need to heal, Then after Inflate reset my stats, I use Breaking Strike twice, then Sword Stance twice, then Terastallize, and then I spam Drain Punch until Inflate went down. I will admit, that went a lot better than how I fought it originally using Malamar. So yeah, I believe that Inflate had Aura Sphere, and that means, well, I don't think Aura Sphere was really all that threatening, considering the fact that my ability was bulletproof. Okay, I believe there's some items I can get in the Dark Cave, even though I can't really go to the area I want to go to right now because I need strength, which I'm not going to get for quite some time. Okay, good thing about Wooper means that way I could light up the cave. As of right now, I think I can only get 2 items here, maybe possibly 3 items. Is there a hidden item in this? Okay, I'm going to find that out as soon as I'm done fighting this Zubats. Yeah, I seem to recall that there was a hidden item in the area somewhere around here, so yeah, I think I'm going to use the Dazzling Machine in hopes of finding it. Also, I believe there's another hidden item in another part of the Dark Cave, the one that you have to enter from Blackthorn City. Okay, I was right. Okay, where's that thing? Aw, man. Maybe I could have gotten this a lot earlier, but it doesn't matter since, well, whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything that I could use back then. Now, I just want to take this time to reflect on the gym battles I had against Whitney and Morty, since I've found some pretty interesting information about their teams. Now, remember how I said I couldn't imagine the kinds of evils Whitney's Lopunny would have done to me as I pick up a Pokeball? Well, apparently it knew Attract, along with Jump Kick, Agility, and Dizzy Punch. Agility would make it faster, Dizzy Punch could confuse you, and then there's Jump Kick, in case you're thinking about using any Rock or Steel types. And it gets even better. Her Clefable, in addition to Reflect, it also knew Water Pulse and Charge Beam, and her Wigglytuff tough knew Ice Beam as well. Yeah, even though normal types in general don't have the best special attack stat, yeah, still, those moves can catch you off guard. Now, as for Morty's team, it turns out only his Duskull knew Shadow Sneak, so I guess I was worried about nothing, even though it still could have used Shadow Sneak for super effective damage, but it chose not to. I have no idea why. As for his Misdreavus, it knew Shadow Ball, Power Gem, Will-O-Wisp, and Meatlook. As for Sableye, I did say it knew Recover, but also knew moves like Aerial Ace, Shadow Claw, and Torment. Oh, Black Flute, which one is that one again? Is that the one that attracts Pokemon or repels Pokemon? Okay, less likely to appear. Well, if you don't want to encounter any Pokemon, just use Repels, and boom, problem solved. Now, as for that other hidden item I was talking about, I believe it's in the back way of Dark Cave. Well, I don't have to go after it right now, but well, I can go after it anyway because I believe in that one area of the Dark Cave, as I'm going to run away from the Zubat because, well, it's not really giving me a whole lot of experience points. The wild Pokemon there are relatively higher levels. And before you ask, no, I did not train there. I trained in New Town because, well, the wild Pokemon there were relatively close to Chintao's level back then, so yeah. I guess I had a pretty nice source of experience points. Okay, good thing I was able to run away from that Magikarp. Okay, I believe that item I'm looking for is right here. Oh, Hyper Potion. Okay, I'll be coming back here later since, yeah, I'll be going in here once I eventually reach Blackthorn City, which won't be for quite some time. Okay, now hopefully I can manage to make it out of here. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, I don't think I have a whole lot of time left, so I'm just gonna grab this Black Abercorn here. And since I'm approaching Violet City, I believe there's some more items I can get there with Surf, although looking at the time I have, I don't have time to get those items, so I'm just gonna save those items for next time. So yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think I did a whole lot in this one today, even though I did capture Rotom, if you count that something. You know what, I'm actually gonna stop over here so that way I know to go my certain direction once I upload the next parts. Okay, so I'm done here for today. Next time, more surfing around Johto. See you next time.